Hey everybody, John here from WeirdKidStore.com. Today I want to talk to you about Etha foam. Etha foam is a reasonably dense foam that you can carve and rasp and make all kinds of shapes out of. This is a piece of it here. I'm going to start by showing you how to just carve out a shape. So I've got an Olfa blade here, and you can see you can just cut right through it. I'm just going to do a basic sort of curved area for you to see. So cut off all my edges. And once I'm happy with the shape, I can take a rasp like this and just rasp out any of my cut lines to smooth it a little further. And once I'm happy, I can cover it in all kinds of fabrics and different finishing materials. You can also glue Etha foam together to create larger structures. I've got a couple pieces here that I'll glue together for you. I'm just using my Foam Fast 74 glue that we also sell on the WeirdKidStore.com website. And I really like this glue because, as you can see, you can control the amount of spray that comes out. There's a low, medium, and a high setting, and that really helps with different projects. It also doesn't mist, so you don't end up with glue kind of all over your workspace. Now, when you do glue it, I recommend you let it sit for a little while before putting the pieces together. That just helps them get a little bit more tacky and makes the bond a lot stronger. With Etha foam, I use it for all sorts of things. It was used here for this mascot head. You can see that different pieces have been built up to create the beak and the brow, the chin. You can also make puppet heads out of it. This puppet was made years ago. The understructure is all carved out of Etha foam, and then it's covered in Antron fleece. At WeirdKidStore.com, we sell Etha foam by the square foot, but you can also buy these great scrap boxes that we sell. And in a scrap box, what we do is we fill it up with pieces that are basically the size of our hands. So if you were to buy a scrap box, you get chunks of Etha foam that would be about this size. You can see there. And that's a great deal, a great way to save a little bit of money. Now that the pieces that we put glue on earlier have sat for a little while, I'm going to take the two of them here, and I'm just going to stick them together and press down. And you can see they're very well glued together. Again, you can build up pieces like this for larger structures. When you do this, I would recommend you let that glue sit for about 24 hours and dry, and that's going to allow your blade to really glide through it when you're carving. If you start to cut through it a little too early, your blade's just going to get all gummed up and it's not going to be very fun. So that's Etha foam. Feel free to share what you're making with us on our Facebook and our Instagram accounts. Both are Weird Kid Store, and head over to WeirdKidStore.com today to purchase your Etha foam, either by the square foot or, like I said, one of those great scrap boxes.